Shucks, I thought most of you guys were going to run out of here, but we still got a room full of people that want to hear what I have to say. But an unbelievable game. I thought Coach Williams had his team as prepared as any team we've played all year long. Team is built on toughness, getting downhill. Unbelievable game. I thought our guys met the challenge. And I'm fortunate enough to have had the opportunity to lead these guys for a couple weeks. And these guys deserve some amount of success they have.
All right, questions for the players, please?
Colby, the final offensive play of the game, you were taking it out, baseline out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
What was the plan there? Was Jack the primary option on that play, or how did you see it from your perspective?
No, the play was originally for AK to get a shot in the corner, but I looked at Jack before. I know like players tend to slip out, so I looked at Jack, tell him to slip, and I would hit him, and then I did, and that's what ended up happening.
And Jack, what's your perspective like on that play, and what you saw and what you felt and how you were able to make that shot happen?
Yeah, I just, ever since Jonas has taken over as head coach, we haven't really ran any out-of-bounds plays, so I try to call, look at the bench, try to call a simple one that everybody knows, and Colby looked at me, said he's going to throw me the ball, and I was fortunate enough to knock down the shot.
This is for both Jack and Colby. On the same court where, 3 weeks ago, almost to the day, you guys lost to Butler, being able to get to have this final buzzer go in your favor for the championship, how does it feel to kind of close the book on Madison Square Garden in that way?
Yeah, Madison Square Garden, it's a special court. Everybody knows the feeling when you're playing out there and you just want to give it your all the history that's there. And, I'm just grateful to be part of this team and have our names in the record books.
Yeah, kind of going off what Jack said, we could have laid down a couple weeks ago when that happened, but our guys, we all love each other. We went to war for each other, and we ended up making it happen.
Congratulations, guys. Real quick, so just piggybacking off his question, there was a lot of maroon and gray in the building. There was a lot of Texas A&M fans in the building. Did it feel a little bit like a road game to you guys, even though you guys are familiar with playing in this arena?
Yeah, it definitely did. Their fans showed out. So it was a hostile environment for sure, even though it wasn't like too big of a crowd, but they definitely brought the heat. And but I feel like we all love playing in those kind of games. We love making the shots that make the crowd get quiet.
Jack, Colby talked about the fact that you guys could have laid down and sort of rolled over, and you didn't. Why do you think that this team was able to stick with it and sort of persevere through a lot of that uncertainty?
Yeah, it's just, every day Coach Hayes would talk about dealing with adversity. The only thing that's guaranteed is the next day, and you just got to give it your all no matter the circumstances. And we all just banded together. We love each other in the locker room. We love everybody from top to bottom, and we wanted to win it for each other.
Anything else for the players?
Colby and Jack, congratulations. Xavier has such a rich tradition of basketball, from all the coaches that have become some of the top-tier coaches to some players in the NBA. This is only the second postseason championship this prestigious basketball school has won. What does it mean to you guys to bring that to Xavier University?
It means a lot, just knowing what all our team went through, the ups and downs. We just all stayed together. We really showed that we had a true bond when we played for one another. So, it just means the world for us, for this group, to win a postseason championship.
We good with the players? Yeah, we good? Thank you very much. All right, questions for Coach? Right there, in the back, we're gonna get there with the mic.
He's got a big voice.
Coach, just looking at your shirt, it does not look like it was a very dry celebration. Can you describe your relationship with this group of guys and how it's kind of grown in these last couple weeks here?
It's not, it's unique that when you have so much love for a group of people, but it's also reciprocated. I tried to run away from the shower they tried to give me, but they got me a little bit. But it's a unique connection we have with each other, and I'm thankful for it.
Jonas, what does this group mean to you? The way that they've really played down the stretch here after, everything that happens. I have a feeling that you're going to remember this group for a long time.
It's amazing what can be accomplished when you have a true belief that great things are possible. And when you got everybody pulling in the same direction, believing in something, believing in themselves, believing in the group, believing in a cause. And when you got everybody on the same page, it's just proof that great things can happen if you have a group of people that believe.
Down 8 at the half, what was said in that locker room that turned the momentum around for you guys?
No, we got a whole nother half. When have you ever known a game of basketball being won in one half? We had a whole nother half. I thought we did some great things. We had some great shots. I wanted our guys to play aggressive. We only had 2 turnovers. I don't think we were playing aggressive enough. But this team, the last 2 weeks, is the epitome of fighting through adversity, fighting forward, keep putting one foot in front of the other. And unflappable. Didn't blink, kept our poise, kept our composure, kept our commitment to one another, kept our commitment to the cause. And we had a second half that was good enough for us to get a win. We won a championship, guys. We won a championship. You will never, ever diminish the fact that we won a championship.
Hey, Coach. Did you find with what Quentin Jackson's been able to do for that A&M team leading up to this game? Do you find that there isn't much coincidence that y'all were able to go on a run when he was on the bench, and how much of the game plan was keeping an eye on what he was doing on the court?
Well, he's a great ball player, but we tried to have the focus on what we were doing. Obviously, we wanted to slow him down and limit his productivity, but we had to be more committed to playing the right way. We had to be more committed to playing with poise. And so I don't like to ever put wins and losses for Xavier on what another player does or doesn't do. It's what we do. This is what we do. And so we would just stay committed to our process, stay committed to what we believe, and that's what I thought was the difference.
Jonas, Coach Williams was just in here, and I think he said that you're only the second interim head coach that he's aware of to win a postseason championship. And I noticed you got to do it with your twin brother, and your mom were here tonight.
It's special. I didn't know that fact, and people don't remember interim coaches, but it's a unbelievable opportunity to do it in front of my family. They surprised me coming up here for the championship game, but I think what was more extraordinary what our guys went through, to have that adversity they had, but also had the competitive drive, competitive greatness to pull it all together, and win a championship. I think that's more astonishing than an interim coach winning a couple games.
I know that the future is still uncertain, but where are you at in the process of deciding what's next for Jonas Hayes?
My heart and my decision making are where my feet, and I'm still in Madison Square Garden, and so I'm gonna just take in the rest of this evening, and God has already ordered my steps. I do have enough faith. I'm gonna keep stepping, put one foot in front of the other. Things will work out.
Anything else for Coach? We good?
Wow. Thank you.